Hello everyone, welcome back to a new English video. Today I'm just gonna tell you something about the most cool hardy citrus we have in our collection. Because most people think that are citrus really cold hardy? Is that possible? Yes, it is, and I'm just gonna tell you in this video. Most of the citrus, in fact, come from southern Italy and Mediterranean countries, southeastern Asia and Japan and tropical or subtropical areas, so they should be really delicate to cold. But this is not true because there's a lot of new selection made by different places around the world, and they found different varieties that can resist at very low temperatures like -5, -10, and -15 sometimes. So it's very interesting to see, to try, because we live in Tuscany, so it's not really cold here, and I really like to test all those varieties. I mean, we have customers from all over the Europe, and sometimes they can easily try. But so I had a luck to see all those important infos, and now we can say that a lot of varieties can really resist to cold temperatures. So let's go with a list with the most cold hardy citrus of our collection. The first one is Yuzu. Yuzu, Citrus Yunus in Latin, is a mandarin from Japan. It's been highly cultivated in Japan for many years, and now has come to Europe as well. Yuzu, which is the classic one, and Hana Yuzu, which is the smaller Yuzu, is very cold hardy. We tried different plants for one night. It was -9. They didn't have any problem at all. Fruit is very aromatic and tasty. It's seedy inside, can be easily used to make amazing marmalades and juices and ponzu sauce, Japanese dishes, and many others. Number two, Japanese mandarins. There's a lot of Japanese mandarins we know, and they can really resist to cold. The first one that comes to my mind is the Satsuma. There's a lot of varieties of Satsuma that we know, and the first one is Miyagawa, which is the classic one, but then also Okitsu, Ovari, Vase, Miho. There's a lot of varieties, definitely. The peculiarity of Satsuma is that the fruits usually ripen during October or November. So basically you can pick them before the cold comes. And that's amazing, because cold wouldn't ruin the fruit. Satsumas in general are not very tasty like the classic mandarins, but they are very sweet, usually seedless, and also very juicy. So I would really recommend you those varieties if you want to have a mandarin which is cold hardy. We also have others mandarin varieties which can resist to cold. I'm talking about Shikwasha mandarin, which is also probably from Japan or China. I don't remember exactly, honestly. Shikwasha is usually used just like a classic lemon more than a mandarin. It's a little bit acid inside. So you can use it when it's not ripened yet, and you can squeeze it or zest it like a classic lemon. Also, Changsha mandarin is another one. It's from China, and it tastes very similar to the Shikwasha one. Another very cold hardy mandarin is the Sunki. Sunki comes from Asia as well. It's a little bit acid inside. The fruit is very small, and it's very particular because it tends to have this particular Asian aroma. So you can smell like particular spices from Asia when you eat it. So it's very particular as well, and it's cold hardy. Talking about oranges, there's one orange which tends to be very cold hardy as well. It's called Ichangensis plus sinensis, which is an hybrid between an Ichangensis and a classic orange. So basically it is like a Washington navel orange, a little bit bigger usually, and it's yellow inside. It's very juicy and very sweet. If you'd like to plant a very cool hardy orange, I will recommend you that one because it's amazing. About those particular hybrids, other varieties such as Ichangensis plus Poncirus, Ichangensis plus Limonia, Ichangensis crossed between different wild citrus. So there's a wide range of those kind of citrus. Everyone has its peculiarity. And also, if you'd like to buy a cold hardy lemon, I will recommend you basically two types of them. The first one is Ichanglemon, which comes from Asia as well. Basically, I'm not sure if it's from Japan or China, but it's like a big lemon, and it's more like a grapefruit in shape, but it tastes more like a lemon with a little bit of yuzu taste also in it. It's very seedy, but it's pretty cold hardy. So there's three different varieties we know of Ichangemon. There's the Sebastian, the Shanguyan, and the Wilsoni. Uh, all those three varieties are pretty similar, and all of them are also cold hardy. Another one, which is under production, is the violet lemon. The violet lemon is just like a classic lemon. Um, it tends to produce those younger leaves, which are very, very purple in color, and it's 4 season in flowering, and it's very cold hardy as well. If you'd like to plant something more ornamental in your garden, I would recommend you the bitter oranges. There is a wide range of bitter oranges in our collection, and you can take a look at them in our website. All of them can be used to make amazing marmalades and amazing candies and amazing aromatic things like perfumes and essential oils. And they're all cold hardy. I think that we tried them. It was minus 12 Celsius, obviously, for one night, and they didn't have any problems at all. Another ornamental option would be the wide range of wild citrus, such as Poncirus trifoliate, like trifoliate orange in general, the flying dragon, Poncirus, and also the Tranche Carrizo or Forner Alcaide and Volkamer lemon and all those particular wild citrus that sometimes can be used just like classic lemons, but they are not usually very, very good, just like the classic lemons, obviously. If you're talking about the grapefruits in general, I will recommend you the Duncan grapefruit, which is basically the first grapefruit that has ever been found. And it is very cold hardy, obviously. It's yellow in pulp. It's a little bit bitter, but I think it can be a good choice for you too. Another one is the US 119, which is also more like a grapefruit, and it tends to be very cold hardy as well. But that one is very sweet. Another option could be calamansi, which have always been grown in the Philippines, and we tested them, and we saw they can resist to really cold temperatures as well. So all the varieties I've been showing you in this video have been tested to really cold temperatures, but it was only one night, so I don't want to be too sure about it. And it will be better if we could test them a little bit more for a longer time. So thank you for watching my video, and if you have any comments or any questions, please just ask me. We're here for helping you. So thank you again. Bye bye.